more traffic. Yay! I love traffic. Actually, I do. I do love traffic. I'll explain why. Because there are very few things quite as nice as cutting up in front of people and showing them who's boss. Going up to all this fucking traffic and just skipping to the front. So here we are on the bridge. Yeah, that's a cool thing about this bridge. That left lane is forbidden for bikes. You can see the sign over there. Why? Because the ground is a grate. That's because wind has to go through the bridge to stop it from wobbling, like that bridge in the US that shook itself apart. That's classic footage of it. Well, when that happened, many bridge engineers had to reassess their bridges and do some measures to stop them from wobbling, like that one. And the measure here was to cut up the ground, the floor, and put these grates here so wind can pass through the bridge and not bend it over. I would show you this underneath, but it's not easy. I don't know if you can see the ground here or not, but you can see the sea down there if you look. Sea, no, the river. And obviously, since that is metal, that is slippery as fuck, and so bikes do not step on that. They're actually forbidden on the left lane, the leftmost lane, and even on this lane they never step on that because we do not like to fall. Plus, if we fall, that thing should feel like a cheese grater. Don't you just love it when roads are simply not designed with motorcycles in mind? Golly, this engine is nice to drive. Swipe, 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 and here's Lisbon from above. It's quite a view here. The guys who come from the South Bank, well, they may get stuck in traffic, but on the other hand, they have this awesome view every single day. Not that they notice it after a couple of rides, but hey. I hate dicks like the one behind me. He did abort. Don't you just love it when you indicate saying politely, listen, I'd really like to go into that gap on the left or on the right, and the guy who's behind that gap goes, oh, no way, and he just accelerates, he floors it, try to stop you from going into the gap because, I don't know, he's racing or something. That's just so stupid. That's why here in Lisbon most cars usually change lanes and then indicate, because if they indicate first, the guy behind is going to cut him off. He's just going to accelerate so he can't merge. So to prevent dicks, they just move like, they have to drive like dicks to prevent dicks. I hate that, I really do. Just common courtesy, just let them in. Thing is, on a big bike like this one, you can just roll throttle and accelerate more than him. So now I have to go right here. Hey, here's the deal. Okay, so you can filter, right? So how far do you filter under these conditions? All the way up to the toll booth, only until these separators? I don't really like cutting in front of many people, so I try to cut in front and then just just before these. Oh, wow, that's mature. Someone wrote on the dust on this car, vagina. Vagina, mine 50 kilometers per hour. The fudge. Whoa, that's a lot of wind. Let's go. Adventure time. I'm like this because I'm really nervous, since I know this is very windy up here. And so I know this is going to be a bit of a harrowing experience. Let's go into the middle of the bridge so I don't get blown off. Oh, all this turbulence, you see me moving my head around? That's the wind. I am trying to keep it as steady as I can, but I can't. No, wait, just let me go past. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's get back. Crikey, that's a lot of wind. Then again, this bike is surprisingly stable under these conditions, because this is a lot of wind. Look, my visor, the water is not streaming downwards from my visor, it's streaming sideways. Okay, it calmed down a bit now. The middle of the river usually does, but when I get up to that, near that embankment, it's going to be horrible again. Sheesh. Jeesh. Whoa. I really love my bike. I really do. I keep saying I'd like to have this bike and that, but not really sure I could trade this one. Ever.